Hello everyone and welcome to SuttonsDaze and to Air Fryer February. This is the final week of Air Fryer February. Has this not just been amazing? Some of the most inspirational recipes I have ever seen for using your air fryer. Just absolutely fantastic. Remember that if you want a chance to win an air fryer, then you need to go comment on all of the videos in the air fryer collaboration, okay? There is a link to the playlist down below. Make sure to comment on them. Prepper Potpourri, who is the hostess with the mostest for this collaboration, she is going to pick a random video from the playlist, okay? And then she is going to do a random comment from that video. That person wins an air fryer. Is that not just epic? That's epic. I love it. So, today, this goes out to all my friends who are empty nesters, all my friends who are single, or there's only 2 in the household, and nobody needs a 30 batch recipe for cookies, right? Nobody, bad decision number 7,152. So instead, we are going to make a small batch of chocolate chip cookies in the air fryer. You guys, these are so good. And the bad decisions are reduced because there's about 15-ish cookies that you get out of this. So good. I've toned the recipe down just so that it's the right amount. You can make them in the air fryer. It's absolutely fantastic and so good. And it gives me a chance to use the espresso chocolate chips that my buddy Michelle over at Daylight, Tennessee, she turned me onto these, and oh my goodness, bad decision number 7,952. So they are awesome, but you can use any kind of chip that you want in there. White, peanut butter, chocolate espresso. Don't put an X in there. There's no X in there. Okay, chocolate espresso. You can put walnuts in there. You can put anything you want. It's gonna be so good. Let's get started. I will have a link in the description box below where you can go print off the recipe and the directions for this. Super simple. So don't worry about trying to write it down really quick. What you're gonna need is you're gonna need chocolate chips or chip of your choice, brown sugar, salt and baking soda, flour, butter, you want it soft, and some vanilla extract or vanilla paste. That's what I'm doing, and 1 egg. Also, for doing them in the air fryer, you're going to need some parchment paper, okay? So I've got my scissors and my parchment paper so that I can cut them down, and I will show you that part when we get to it. But let's get to mixing it up. So first we're going to put in the butter, and you want it soft, so leave it out at room temperature in preparation for this. One cup of butter, I'm sorry, a half a cup of butter is 1 stick. So that's what you need, okay, is a half a cup of butter. Then we're going to add in the brown sugar and the white sugar, and we are going to beat these up together. So let's bring her up. Can you see that? Okay, so we're going to bring it up. Let's go. Okay, so once these are all incorporated, okay, you're going to add in the salt and the baking soda. You're going to add in the egg. Yeah, yummy, yummy egg. And then you're going to turn it on and beat it up just a little bit more. Well, if that doesn't make you dizzy, nothing will. And next we're going to add in the flour. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Okay, we're going to beat that up. And now, just to make it a little more fun, we're going to stick in the chips of choice. Yum! And that is perfect. Okay, so now we're going to take her down a notch. And we're going to get it off the paddle. We need to keep as much of that yummy goodness in the bowl as we can. Okay. I forgot the vanilla. Hello. Lisa, you forgot the vanilla. Okay, So now we got to add the vanilla. So we're going to get that in there. Like I said, I'm using the vanilla paste. Stuff is amazing if you guys haven't tried it yet. So now I need to get back. I need to get the paddle back in. See, never fails. Never fails. Okay, so let me get that off. Okay, bring her up. Mix in that vanilla, baby. Looks mixed to me. Yes, it does. Okay, now. Now we will do this. Keeping it real. That's me. So because we're doing this in the air fryer, this is not going to work. Okay, but they will work if we use parchment paper. So what you want to do with the parchment paper is line the trays, but they need to be smaller than the actual tray itself, or basket, as the case may be. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there, and I'm going to come in to here. There we go. Pull that in half. Poof. Okay. So now what we have is the air can come up around the tray. Okay. So where'd my other tray go? So we'll put that in there in an attempt to flatten her. And we'll put this one here. Same deal. I'm just going to have that to flatten until I am ready to start putting the cookies on. Who loves cookie dough? I love cookie dough. I know you're not supposed to eat it. Whatever. Okay, so I have my trays, right? And I have my little scooper. I'll put a link down below for these. I got a 3-pack. Very, very reasonably priced. Okay. And I had to get new ones because, well, somebody in the house broke one of my other ones, and we only had like a medium size. So I needed the small size again. So this is the small one. Look at that. I mean, is that just cute, right? So we're going to scoop out nice, uniform, bad choices. Yep. If you're anything like me, I mean, it is totally not worth making cookies when you have to make 30. Nobody needs 30 cookies unless you've got a big family or kids or an outing or something. So we are making a small batch. Okay, and these are going to be dun, 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 dun. Okay, come on, Lise. So you want to give them a little breathing room, a little. There we go. Okay, so that's tray number 1, and that has 9. Yep, I got my math right. Okay, so now we're going to take this and put it into the air fryer on the bottom shelf. And then we're going to fill up tray number 2. There's me being all overzealous and stuff again. Okay, so we're going to do one rack at a time. One rack at a time. Okay, we're going to see how these do. I don't really want to flatten them out. I want them to be puffy. Puffy. Okay, so these are now in there. And temperature is 350. And we're going to do this for 5 minutes. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so this has been 5 minutes. Look at those. Look at those. Look at those. Where is my oven mitt? Okay. Here is my oven mitt. So, look at those. Okay, I'm thinking 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Okay, there we go. So, that was 6 minutes. They've browned on the edges. I mean, they're just gorgeous. Look at that. And how fast, right? Okay, so what I did for an experiment, let's experiment, is I reduced the number of cookies on this tray and I flattened them a little bit, okay? And so now we're going to do this at 350. Come on, for 5 minutes. Executive and we'll see how they turn I am moving these up to 7 minutes total, because they do need to cook a little bit longer. Yeah, we are at, oh yeah, see the difference? Okay, so these went in for 7 minutes, and I flattened them out a little bit. These are just right. So the key is 7 minutes. You may have to play, it depends on your air fryer, you may have to play with the time. So did you see? Yes. Okay, so fine, I tested a couple. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna put these back in for 2 minutes. There we go. Let those finish up. And then I have one more tray.
Yes. Done
Playing with this thing. So we are, excuse the noise in the background, we are going to do this at 350 degrees for 10 minutes. Let's see. What's the verdict?
Very good. Tastes like coffee.
Tastes like coffee. So it's the perfect mix of both worlds. Coffee, chocolate, cookies, good stuff. Okay, you know, it's a small batch, so we're only allowed to have like 1 or 2. Okay, so these are the 10-minute ones. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm going to say 10 minutes, but I do highly recommend, it depends on your air fryer, okay? So this is the last 3. With these ones, I flattened them much more. I do have some theories. I do have some theories on, come on, there you go, regarding the cookies, because I think you do need to flatten them. So make sure that you flatten them, okay? Because that gets it cooked all the way through. I also normally don't put in this many chocolate chips. I normally reduce the chocolate chips significantly. But I thought for the video I would keep it as true as I could to what normal recipes include. You could easily go down to a half a cup of the chips, the chocolate chips or whatever kind you use. That would be much better. And is it still hot? And maybe reduce the butter by just a little bit, because otherwise what you get is it looks, I think this is the butter, okay? These are crazy good, totally crunchy on top, perfectly good to eat, but I think that the butter does that to the bottom, and the excess chocolate chips. So they are really good, as you can tell by Phil, but you might want to reduce it to, it's 1 cup of butter in the recipe, but you may want to try reducing it to 3/4 of a cup of butter. So instead of 1 stick, 75% of a stick, you know. Play with it a little bit. Have a little bit of fun with it. I mean, it's cookies, guys. It's cookies. You have to let them sit and cool off so they don't fall apart completely on you, but it's worth the wait. It's not uncooked. I think it's over buttered. So I'm going to let those finish cooling off upside down. These are our small batch chocolate chip cookies in the air fryer. Okay, no matter what you say, it's a win. It's a win-win-win. It's a win all the way around. Small batch, you know, 15 to 20 depending on how big you make them. And they taste amazing. Yes, they do. So I'm still going to call this a win. Play around with it with your air fryer, depending on what kind of air fryer you have. These are crazy good. These are probably not going to last the week. Yeah, no, they're not. Oh, the things I do. Anyway, so I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you give it a try. I would love to see pictures. I would love to see pictures. If you're in the Facebook group or part of the Facebook page, then definitely share your pictures there. I would love to see them. You know, SuttonsDaze does have a Facebook page. Yes, it does. I'll put a link down below. And we do a lot of the same stuff there that we do other places. We share what's going on for the day, questions of the day, that kind of stuff, inspiration, and articles and deals when I find them. So, show me your pictures of your cookies. Yes, good stuff. Thank you, Daleth, Tennessee, Michelle, for sharing the scoop about the espresso chocolate chips. They are heavenly. They are good. Remember, if you like what we do here, please hit that like, subscribe, and share. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Don't forget to leave a comment so that you can be entered for the air fryer giveaway. Until next time, everybody, be safe.